Hello and welcome to another video on bone health and exercise. I'm Margaret Martin, and today we're diving into an important question about resistance bands and their effectiveness with osteoporosis. Have you ever wondered if those inexpensive, colorful elastic bands could be just as effective as the expensive gym machines or free weights for building bone? Well, today we're going to look at what the science tells us. And if you stay to the end, I have a variety of resistance band tips and workouts to share with you. When it comes to resistance bands and osteoporosis, the question I get most often are resistance bands effective for building bone and increasing bone mineral density? Unfortunately, I didn't find any studies that looked exclusively at resistance bands' effects on bone health in individuals with osteoporosis. However, researchers conducted a systematic review and meta-analysis looking at the effect of resistance band exercises on body composition and physical function in elderly patients with a more complex condition that included osteoporosis. That condition is called Osteocarcopenic Obesity. It's a medical term for the concurrent loss of bone, loss of muscle mass, and increased fat mass. The meta-analysis showed improvement in bone mineral density, improvement in skeletal muscle mass, and a reduction in body fat percentage. Win, win, win on all fronts. So despite the complex health condition facing these individuals, exercising with resistance bands showed positive results. But you might be wondering, like I was, if you're not obese and if you don't have sarcopenia, can resistance bands still make a difference? So fortunately, there was a second meta-analysis done in 2024 that showed significant improvement in 3 key areas for older adults: strength, flexibility, and functional mobility and balance. Although it was not specifically measuring bone density, the benefits that were shown from this study are crucial for people with osteoporosis, because by improving strength, flexibility, and balance, it helps to prevent falls, and falls are usually what leads to fractures. But one question that I'm still wondering about, and many people ask, is how do resistance bands compare to traditional weights when it comes to bone health? And sadly, while there weren't any studies directly comparing resistance bands and weight for bone density, a 2019 systematic review and meta-analysis found something very interesting. Resistance bands provided similar muscle strength gains compared to conventional weight training. Since muscle strength gains are closely connected to bone strength improvements, we can reasonably infer that bands could be similarly effective as weights and machines for maintaining bone health. But here's my personal take. After years of working with individuals like yourself, many with health conditions, including osteopenia and osteoporosis, what matters most isn't whether you use bands or you use weights, it's whether you're going to stick with it. It's finding something you actually like to do and that you know you will do consistently. The best exercise program is the one you'll actually follow. Although bands seem harmless, remember to consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new exercise program. When using resistance bands, you want to focus on targeting all your major muscle groups. Start with lighter resistance and gradually progress. You want to maintain proper form or posture, as well as breath control through the full range of motion. Training consistently, which means 2 to 3 times a week. And gradually, over time, increase your volume. Meaning, if you're doing 1 set of 8 repetitions, bring it over to 2 sets within a few weeks and 3 sets within a few months. So what's the bottom line on resistance bands for osteoporosis? While we need more long-term studies to definitely establish the direct impact on bone mineral density, resistance bands offer a number of things. 1, comparable strength benefits to conventional weights. 2, significant improvements in strength, balance, and mobility. And 3, a convenient, adaptable, and affordable exercise option. Remember, consistency is key. Resistance bands are portable, inexpensive, and versatile, making them an excellent option for maintaining a regular strength training routine. I've created a playlist for you using different types of resistance bands. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more evidence-based content on bone health. Until next time, here's to strong bones and an active lifestyle.